had people who were contemplating whether it was the right decision for them partaking in something like this.
This is real, you know, this is not as probably easy as we thought maybe it was going to be. I've never been part of a community or a gym like this before in my whole entire life.
It was killing me. It was absolutely killing me.
The challenge is unfortunately over.
Okay. Right. Hi, I'm Amy Beach.
I'm Chris Ward.
I'm Matt Phillips.
I'm Dale.
Whitney. Bex. AJ.
Maipawasa.
And I'm from Rangiora.
Rangiora.
From Rangiora. Rangiora, New Zealand.
From Rangiora.
Was I meant to say something else?
No. My name's Ash, I'm Eric, and we are brothers, and we both own a gym in North Canterbury called Saints Fitness. We're on the build up to our 45 by 4 by 48 challenge, a 45-minute workout every 4 hours over that 48-hour period to really showcase and highlight the struggle that people have when it comes to mental health. We had a target of 50,000 New Zealand dollars that we wanted to raise for the Mental Health Foundation. 88 people are willing to put themselves through the most mentally exhausting thing that a lot of them has probably ever done in their life. These people are doing it not just to be part of something and have a little bit of fun, but it's actually to really help people understand that there are so many people who actually care. It's going to be a pretty impressive feat by the end of it, and it's going to be mentally draining.
Yeah, I think if you're mentally strong, it comes from also being physically, fit.
My mental health outlet, I suppose, is physical exercise.
That's kind of my outlet. Saints, it's doing it with the community as well.
Saints is fantastic. Probably the best thing I ever did.
Just being a part of a community. You're here day in, day out, and you get to meet people, know people.
I'd have to say the community around here is probably second to none. It really is the people's gym.
The only reason I don't come on a Sunday is because the place is closed.
That's kind of what got me here in the seat, to be honest. I was thinking I'm going to regret not doing it.
I really like his thoughts on the way you can push through physical boundaries. What I'm feeling is, in terms of physical stress, is nothing.
And so yeah, this is something that's within my control. I'm really going to relish it, especially in those deep, dark places, probably at 2 a.m. in the morning on Sunday morning.
I guess my main objective for the weekend is to keep everybody smiling. So if I can do that, then my job's done.
I don't want to die a long death, like lead a long life but be slowly dying inside because I'm not living to my truest and fullest potential.
It's something that, when I'm old and grey, I can sit back and be pretty chuffed about myself.
People have done no training at all, and they're keen to do something like this. I mean, that's really amazing. It scares the shit out of me, and I'm relatively fit, so.
Ooh, that hits me a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah. Do you want me to talk about how Yeah.
I did find myself falling into a bit of a slump and wondering, oh, where am I going? It's not the first time in my life that's happened.
Being through depression in the past, you can understand how people get to their point.
The statistics are so high, and we should be doing as much as we can. So,
and I just couldn't believe it, because I'd actually been to his work that day, and they said, oh, he's didn't come in today. You didn't know. We didn't know. It's hard.
This person, he tried so hard for so long, and it wasn't from a lack of him trying or his friends and family trying. It just got too much for him.
And to think and feel like they're out there and alone when they're not, and to wonder what you could have done to stop that from happening.
How do we
reach out to those people as opposed to leaving them to come to us.
Sometimes I think all it takes is to see one person. And I don't think people realise how much that means to someone who's struggling.
So it's more than just about, you know, telling people who are having trouble that they can open up. It's also about that sometimes you just have to sit down and listen.
We literally have been accessing services weekly, that Mental Health Foundation support, and so this feels like my way to give back, but also to show my boys through all the turmoil and everything that we're going to come out at the end of this stronger than ever.
There's a nurse downstairs who's, you know, doing it in her scrubs to show the issues within the health industry, you know. So for me, I'm doing it in my prison uniform tonight.
Mental health support we have in this country is pretty underwhelming. The money's not there, and that's, I mean, that's a big reason why I'm here today. So, you know, I really want to help those people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people look at us and think, yeah, we're pretty crazy that we're doing this.
Didn't even think about it. I was just going to do it, and I knew my friends were just going to do it.
Look what we're doing it for. You know, that's motivation enough to keep trucking. Be proud of what you're doing today, because this will go down in history.
Come forward. I don't want to shout too loud. Hey, can you come? So, first things first, I want everyone to take a look around. For the next 48 hours, this here is your team, this is your family, we're in this together. You are 100% on board with taking part in this challenge, knowing every single risk and implication. If you miss a session time, your challenge is over.
You've got a whole group of people together about to embark on something pretty damn challenging, exciting. Never thought they could do it. All right, so you've got the excitement phase in the beginning.
Day one, we're talking Friday. Yeah, I was amped.
Full of not really knowing what you're getting yourself into.
A lot of energy, not tired yet.
Hey, it's already heavy. It's already heavy.
Raising of money is incredibly useful for the work that we do at the foundation, but when I'm here and I see what's going on, it's so much more than that. We all have mental health. It's something that needs protecting and nurturing, and we can build it together, just like we can build our physical fitness.
Okay, this is not a fucking burpee.
Obviously, it's dark outside, so remember when you're on the road, do not be a dent, okay?
I'm cramping already!
Everyone was happy, everyone was vibing, so it was a really good feeling, yeah, on day one.
What day is it? Saturday, I think.
I've had an hour and a half sleep. Getting up at 5 o'clock for that session was a challenge.
Mark, yep. Courtney, yep. Jen, yep. Mark,
yep.
The old fucking infamous Zeus. 50 push-ups done properly, or onto your knees, up to you. 100 sit-ups, okay? That's the halfway mark. We're now going through that shit again in reverse.
Physical side of it becomes mental. Aaron was basically collapsed on the floor. The sweat was dripping on the ground. I looked at him when I was about to drop this track and he just amped up.
Let's go, 1, yes! And up, nice, 2, here we go.
I physically, personally couldn't do it due to an injury, so I thought I'd give them a hand and help feed the troops this weekend.
What do? I'm a hair removalist. Yeah, then we're doing our small little part, you know, to contribute.
1, 2, 3, up!
I think that was a turning point for a lot of people, the people who were very much contemplating whether it was the right decision for them partaking in something like this.
You can see everyone sort of, their walks changed, you know, you can see everyone's muscles were starting to seize up a little bit.
And that took a lot to push through because all of a sudden I just thought, I'm not even halfway and I've got so much more to do.
This is real, you know, this is not as probably easy as we thought maybe it was going to be.
Saturday afternoon, around the 3-4 mark, started to all kind of catch up.
It was the tiredness in the mind, even stringing sentences together were the hard part.
Yes, just sleeping was getting tough.
Felt a little bit inhuman. I had felt like I was having a lot of out-of-body experiences maybe.
6 a.m. Saturday morning, I started to feel a slight pain in my knee. Had it worked on, strapped it, continued on. To be honest, it plays on your mind, eh? And you just mentally, I'm thinking, should I be doing this?
The best I can remember.
No, I'm going to even strong the first note. So.
Look down, face that. Look down. 12 hours away from finishing, and now it decides to start raining. Luckily though, everyone's waterproof, so it's all good. Not friends with the rain, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, hit a wall big time, just massive fatigue, was feeling a bit crook just from the fatigue and lack of water and dehydration. And
I think I run out of deep heat, I run out of Voltaren, I've run out of everything just to keep the body going.
We had a couple who unfortunately had to pull out due to injuries, unpreventable.
At 6 a.m. this morning I had to pull the pin, unfortunately. Mentally I had to make that decision. It was killing me. It was absolutely killing me. And I just had to get it into my head that I had to do the right thing.
Every single person may not have crossed the finish line at the same time, so to speak, but they crossed the finish line regardless. It does not matter where you're at, as long as you're in it together, it doesn't matter. The energy started to change when the sun came up for the last time. There's only a few hours left, but we've got to get through, and no matter how much you're hurting, you push through to the end.
Sunday afternoon, being with everyone, obviously all the supporters coming down for the pack march. It's like we all got our second win. Yeah, I'm just really happy.
We have officially, as of this moment right now, completed our 45 by 4 by 48 challenge.
I got to the end of it and I just didn't want it to finish. Like, I didn't want to go back to real life.
I came into it not knowing if I could do it, and I did it.
Absolutely awesome. Probably wouldn't have said that 24 hours ago.
I guess, as I said at the start, if everybody gets through smiling, then my job's done, so.
We had a total of 86 who were able to actually cross that finish line, and that there is unfreaking believable.
Huge thank you to all of you and to Ash and Aaron for putting on this event, for sticking it out, for doing something truly incredible. You're not just raising money here. When I look out, I see what you're really doing is raising community.
I've never been part of a community or a gym like this before in my whole entire life.
Because it's not just about the event, like the atmosphere and the camaraderie that happens inside that gymnasium. as I've never seen anything like it.
Forgive me if I get emotional, okay? Been a big 40 hours. We got you. We see so many people coming out of these doors, and you might not know it, but you become a really, really big part of mine and Aaron's life. The Ferraris and the Harpers have been a massive part of the Saints family for a long time. Unfortunately, a big member of their family, Stefan Wilson, took his own life. And we would like to dedicate this event to the memory of Stefan Wilson. On that picture is a signature of every single person that made this event possible. Please know that no matter what, your family is our family. Ladies and gentlemen, for Stefan Wilson, I just want to hear a round of applause in celebration.
Ash, can I just say something quickly, man?
Come up, Jenny, go.
You've probably seen we've all got some few wee mantras on our t-shirts. These were actually Stefan's tattoos. One of his tattoos was turn and face the sun and the shadows will fall behind you. So I think that's a beautiful way to end. Sun's out, so keep smiling, stay happy, look after each one another, and love you guys. Thank you.
We need to be able to open up, talk, be there for each other. Like I've said to you guys before, you know, it's something that's happened in my life, and it's really important that we do that. Fuck.
Stay here a bit longer. Maybe if you want to have a big chat.
All right, tell the people. Let's see how much we raised. We had a target of $50,000. We had absolutely no idea if it was achievable or not. The total figure as of this moment right now,
$65,000.
How do you feel?
Fucked. Somewhat glad and a little bit sad that it's over. I wasn't training, mind wasn't in the game on a personal level, so the absolute basic stuff killed me. It really did. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter how you train for it, in my opinion. Nothing can really prepare you for the element of fatigue. We tend to push ourselves physically quite a bit, but I don't think we can push ourselves psychologically enough.
And I encourage workplaces, organisations to, reach out to people like Ash and Aaron who have done events like this. And certainly at the foundation, we can provide assistance as well around doing awareness events and doing them safely. In any kind of fundraising events, we can make that easy for people as well. It's part of what we do. Checking us out at mentalhealth.org.nz is a good start, and we're there to help.
When people look at initiatives like this and go, I reckon this could be a good idea, and it stays as this thought in the minds, and never gets acted on, what's ever achieved in that regard? At the end of the day, it's about using what you have. People look at us and go, oh sweet, these boys have got everything sus. We don't. We went in, how are we going to get 88 good buggers together and do something we've never freaking done before and make some money doing it for a good cause? That was always our goal. And people bit to that because it's natural and it's normal and it's charitable. We didn't know what the outcome would be at all. So the fact that 88 people started and 86 people crossed the finish line is amazing. If David Goggins was here, he'd say the same thing. They did something they didn't think they could do. The mentality took over, they achieved it.
Yeah, 100%. I'd do it again. Not anytime soon, but I'd do it again.
Kind of looking forward just to climb into my bed and sleeping for the next 24 hours.
Body needs a bit of rest. Give me a few months, I'll be back.
But again, for the cause that it was for, yeah, I'd definitely put my hand up again.
We've already been talking about already been talking about it, eh? So we always do this thing, we always plan these events which just suck the absolute life out of us. Did the speeches, lots of tears, lots of emotions, high fives. Awesome, bro, awesome. That was real good, eh? That was real good. So what's the next one? I wonder how we can make it to raise 100,000.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's.
I'm one of the lucky ones, you know, that's, you know, I've had my issues in the past, but, you know, I've gone through it, and so whatever I can do to help people out in the future, hell yeah, jump the chance, yeah.
Getting back, health and fit, will you do it again?
100%. I'll finish it. Yep. I'll finish it next time.
One more, come on. Oh, Joy, get in there! Don't be scared. All good? Right, go again. All good.
It's all about leading from the front, which is why I'm on the back on a skateboard.
We've invented the Saints Shuffle, which looks like you shit yourself, but it's just the pain walk.
That's good. Can confirm.
Can I go and eat KFC now?
And action. And that is a wrap.